Hi everyone, Julie here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're just going to do a quick get ready with me. I have some things to do today and I'll be wearing a mask, so it's just kind of a really quick get ready with me out the door sort of thing. I already did my skincare. I'm actually going to skip primer today. I don't know if primer works or not. Sometimes I feel like it does. Sometimes I feel like it doesn't. We're skipping it today. So I'm going to go right in with my foundation, which is the Tarte Shape Tape Press Powder Foundation in light 22N Light Neutral. Actually just take this Japanesque 962 brush. I don't know, I think it said like Buff and Blend. And I'm just gonna swirl it around in there and kind of stamp it on. Now, this is not like a full coverage look or anything. I mainly did this the other day because I felt very shiny, like from my skincare. Sometimes makes me look very shiny, like not greasy, but just shiny. And so I decided to just use this and I loved it. So I'm just going to kind of stamp it everywhere. And I did the same thing the other day. I skipped the primer. And surprisingly, the foundation like held up really well even while wearing a mask, and held up really well for the day. Okay, so once I stamp it on, I am going to get a little more, and then I'm just going to kind of buff. Just to blend it in. And I am actually going to skip concealer today as well. I did do concealer the other day and it was okay, but today, some days I just don't want to do concealer. I have wrinkly under eyes and sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I just run my foundation up, even if it's a liquid foundation. But since this one's a powder, I'm not too worried that my under eyes are going to get like really oily. And then I'm going to kind of just fluff this down my neck a little. I'm sorry if you heard that hit my earring. All right. And it's so funny because I wore this the other day and then I was with a friend of mine and she was like, "You have powder foundation on?" I never would have thought that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know. It looks so great, right? All right. Next. So next I'm going to go in with some bronzer. I'm going to use the number 7 bronzer in Caramel. And then this is just an AOA Studio F14 brush from Shop Miss A. They have really nice brushes. I think I'm going to place an order and do a full face because it's been a few years. So I'm just going to kind of lightly go in with the bronzer. I just kind of stamp it and then I buff it out. Because I do want a little bit of definition, but I don't want a lot. Because like I said, I'm just going to an appointment and I don't really want to show up there in full glam or anything. But this is a nice kind of neutral everyday look. You know, when you want to feel put together but not very done up. And actually I'm going to stick to matte for the eyes. Run a little down here. Got some the earrings are really cute, but they totally get in my way. I am really into like hoops and big earrings again lately. I don't know what happens in the fall. It's like I come alive in the fall. Also you'll notice I don't nose contour because I've never been good at it. I can't see, so there's just a little definition there, not a lot. And we're good on that. And then I use the same brush. I just kind of like wipe it off a little bit. And then I'm going to do blush. This is the Rimmel Maxi Blush in 004 Sweet Cheeks. These are some of the best drugstore blushes. And I'm just going to go up here. And even up there. I've been really into like bringing it up. This one is a pretty natural color. Like you can't see it a ton on me. But I like that. It's just really, I don't know, kind of neutral. And it just doesn't really, it just warms it up a little bit, but doesn't look like you put blush on. I like to do the apples. I know they like you to keep it like up here to like really give you that uplifted look, but I still like it on the apples too. And then I like to take like the side of the brush, just go in there a little bit and do a little across my nose and sort of meet up. Not really under my eyes. I mean under, but like, I just like that kind of, like maybe I was out in the sun. Maybe it's natural. I could put blush on forever. Blush really is just so fun. All right. That is done. It's the MAC Fix Plus. This is in the pineapple scent. Ooh. It kind of sprayed everywhere at first. Okay, so for eyeshadow primer, this is just the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I take it on a brush. I feel like that's still wet from that setting spray. I like doing it on brush better than my finger because I go in too heavy-handed with my finger. And with the brush, it's just nice and light. And not too much. I will say, so I got this, MAC had like a deal, I don't know, like last year or something. And I think it was like 6 products for $64 or something. And this is one of the things I got, and I am not at all disappointed. I wasn't really sure if I would like it or not. It's really nice. And I know a lot of people use this or the soft ochre. I didn't get the soft ochre because it's very yellow based, where this one's a little bit more like, I don't know if you can, do you see how much I've used? This one's a little more, I don't know, I don't want to say cool tone, but kind of cool tone, like a more neutrally, where soft ochre is more yellow, and I can't do. Okay. I'm just going to put a little chapstick on to give my lips a little moisture. Okay. I almost forgot highlighter. So for highlighter, I'm going to go in with the Milani Strobe Light in 901 Afterglow. This is just a mini. And again, an AOA Studio F19 brush. You can get these on Shop Miss A. They're really, I've had these for probably 3 or 4 years. And they're still in decent shape. Okay, I'm going to try to go very light-handed because, and I didn't. I was going to say, I was going to try to go light-handed because I don't need to be like glowing for the gods and goddesses today. Sorry, my lighting. I'm using natural light, so sometimes it does whatever it wants. Little bit on the tip of my nose because I just really love that. I don't know. And then I don't do the whole bridge. I just tend to do like up here. And then I kind of go really softly. And then I'm going to do the tip again. And then I'm going to take it right on like the tip of the brush to do this. A little Cupid's bow action. Sometimes I find my finger works better for that spot. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay. Honestly, I'm not sure like why I'm doing that spot because I'm going to be wearing a mask and literally no one's seeing that, but. And I got highlighter on my lips. Okay. All right. On to the eyes now. And there's a tiny, tiny bit of creasing, which honestly happens a lot to me just because I have really like dry, crepey eyelids. So sometimes when I wait too long, it does get a little bit creasy, but I just take the brush and reblend it out and it's fine. All right, this is a BH Cosmetics number 4 brush. And I'm going to use the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette. I'm going to do just an all matte look today. And I think I'm going to go in with this Peaches and Cream color. Ooh, that was a lot. And I'm just going to do the whole lid. Want to keep it pretty simple. I don't really want like a ton of color, but I want something on there. Okay. Sometimes when I'm just going to put it on the whole lid, I don't start like in the middle. I do, but like I start in the middle of the lid. Like I'm just kind of wherever because I'm going to cover the whole lid with that shade anyways. So it really doesn't matter. And I'm going clear up to my eyebrows. Like once I get most of the color deposited. Not that there's a lot of color in this palette. Like it's pretty neutral. This shade. I meant not palette, shade. Okay. All right, so I'm happy with that. Good enough. All right, this is a Crown Pro. I don't know. It came in a box trim. And I'm going to just go in with the shade right next to it called Fresh Picked. Sorry. And just to deepen it up a tiny bit. So that one, I want to focus more on the outside. And then I run it across. All right, on to the next eye. And I'm usually one of those people that when I sit down to do my makeup, I take forever. I don't always do quick looks because I like to just play in the makeup for a while. But there's no time for playing today. And sometimes I am in a rush and I don't really have time to play. My eyes are fairly finicky. Like I have really hooded eyes, so then I just look straight and I kind of do this once most of the color is deposited. Because otherwise you can't see the color. You need to deepen that up just a little. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Now I'm just going to take, that first blending brush, use for that first color, and just kind of wipe it off a tiny bit. And then just blend the edges so they're not super harsh. All right. And I am happy with that. But I feel like a little something's missing. So I'm going to take this. It's like a little, it's a BH Cosmetics number 7. It's like a packing brush, and go into that first peaches and cream color. And I'm actually just going to redo the whole lid, just so I can get like slightly more pigment, because it was looking a little bare. And I want to really, I'm using this brush because I want to really pack on the pigment. See that? All right, now I'm gonna wipe that off a little and then go back into this fresh picked color. Just really lightly, and then just pack it on the corner. I sometimes like to use one of these brushes, like for this kind of application, to just like pack on the pigment so there's just a little, you know, extra like color packed on there. All right. And then I'm actually going to take this brush I use for my foundation and just kind of sort of buff anything. Because I use powder foundation, I'm not too worried. And I use all mattes, and they're fairly light shades. Just going to kind of go underneath. Okay. The eyes are done. Actually, they're not. I think I'm going to take that fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to go into Peach Butter right here. It's like a creamy shade more on the peachy side. And I'm just going to do under the brow bone a little bit. And yes, I did just go the whole way across. I concentrated it mainly on the outer part, and then I just kind of took what was left over, because it also helps blend. Okay. That's done. So, I need a drink. So good. Hills Brothers English Coffee Cappuccino was so good. I am actually going to use a waterproof mascara today. I prefer waterproof mascaras, but sometimes when I don't have anywhere to go, I just use a regular. But the masks always make my eyes water. I don't know what it is. Really quick, I'm going to do the brows though. And brow wand. And I'm just going to comb my brows slightly. And then this is the Believe Beauty Eyebrow Styling Gel in Clear. When I do these more natural looks, I like to just leave my brows. But I like to put a brow gel. And I just got it on my eyeshadow. Well. Oh well. That's life. It's life in the fast lane. So easy peasy. When I'm doing a fairly subdued look like this, like I don't want a lot of color in my eyebrows, because I have like a decent amount of eyebrows, and it can quickly go from like looking okay to like, whoa, scary that you're all eyebrows. So there we go. Done. Easy peasy. And then curl my eyelashes. Some people get freaked out by this, so I apologize if you're one of those people that gets freaked out by watching people curl their eyelashes. It does look like a medieval torture device, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, I thought about getting eyelash extensions because they're so beautiful. But as Just Ann always says, I'm a hashtag natural lashes, because I have no skill or ability with fake false lashes, but I also, they irritate my eyes, and I kind of want eyelash extensions, but I'm afraid that, I don't really want to spend like all that money, and then I don't really want to spend all that money, and then they irritate my eyes. Okay, really quickly, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter. This has been around for a while. And I'm going to use it as eyeliner. It is actually one of the few eyeliners that stays on my waterline, even though it's not a gel or waterproof. Yeah, I like that. You can use whatever eyeliner you want. A colorful one would be cute. Or just black. Sometimes I do black when I'm doing these natural looks, just to like, I don't know, make my eyes pop a little more. But today I'm just going to do this, Because today that's what feels right. All right, for mascara, Maybelline Lash Sensational Waterproof with the fan brush. This is amazing. This is my favorite mascara. I love it. But it has to be the fan brush. I don't know. I've tried the curved wand one, and I don't like that one as much. I don't feel like it does much for me. There is something about this fan brush. It just does magical things to my eyelashes. Ooh, like, see how pretty that is? I love it. And I will say this. So I am a hashtag natural lashes, but I'm also like a one coat and done kind of girl. I do not have the patience to do any more than one coat. Maybe I could do two if I like really was feeling froggy. But some people put like 4 different mascaras on and like all these coats. No. And their lashes look great, but I don't really want to be bothered with all that. Like, that seems like a lot of work. And here's what I'll say. Like, some parts of makeup are more fun than other parts. Mascara is just kind of like, I mean, I like the end result, but it's not like fun to put on. Like, blush is fun, bronzer is fun, highlighter is fun, eyeshadow is really, that's my favorite part. The lip is fun. Mascara is kind of like, like, I know I have to do it, but do I have to? Ooh, see, sometimes I will go like over it a tiny bit if I notice discrepancies between the two. I will say this can get kind of clumpy if this can get kind of clumpy on the bottom if you're not careful. But I highly recommend this. I think it's like $8 at Dollar General. I'm not sure about other prices or like other places, but a lot of times I've seen this at TJ Maxx several times for like $5.99. If you see it at TJ Maxx for $5.99, pick it up, because that's a good price. But I live in a really, really small town, and I actually don't have a Walmart or Target or anything. I mean, I have a Walmart, but it's like a half an hour from me. And the Target is like an hour and 10 minutes. All right, eyes are done. See? Ooh, they're so pretty. In real life, you can see it better, obviously. So for the lips, I'm going in with this Fenty Gloss Bomb and Fenty Glow. This is just a mini, which I've had forever, and I love it. It smells like, I don't know, like vanilla, kind of. And it's so nice. I love lip gloss. But her formula is so nice. All right, and we're done. This is the final look. I think it's like, it's very doable, like very everyday, just, you know, going about your business. Okay, simple, easy look. Let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to, and please hit the bell. And I will see you all next time. I'm going to live my regular life. Bye.